Hi, so what I got here are two of the most affordable NIM rechargeable battery chargers. So you'll notice here this is from EBL and this particular one's from PowerOWL. Now this one here is $12 and this one here is $10. Now I do want to go over some of the pros and cons. So you'll notice that this one here is a lot smaller, and so it's a lot more conducive to a travel size than this particular one. Now there are some drawbacks, however, with each one of these. So this particular one, you'll notice it needs to charge in pairs. So you have to put these in pairs, as the indicators all up here are actually in pairs. And this is actually red, meaning it's charging, and so it'll turn green when it's done charging. Now this particular one here has an indicator for each one of these cells. So this could charge one battery or it could charge 8 batteries. But most importantly is that it could charge individual batteries. Now that might not be a big issue because most of the devices actually takes 2 batteries. So you will charge these more often than not in pairs. Now any one of these, both of these actually support the AA and the AAA batteries in any location. So for example, you know, I could easily switch these up and put this in this cell. And you'll notice how this turned red and that turned green. Similarly with this one. Now, I would recommend that you do carry a paper clip with you to get each one of these out, because sometimes it is a little bit tough for the smaller batteries. And you'll notice if I zoom in here, you know, the bottom half is for the AAA. So I'm going to put in basically the AAA batteries. You'll notice here I'm simply using the Amazon NIM batteries for the EBL. And similarly with the PowerOWL, I am also using the Amazon rechargeable batteries. And I'll have the links in the description area of the video for everything I have here. So you'll notice here that I am placing it at the top. So what's handy about both of these chargers is that it supports both AA and AAA pretty easily, interchangeably. Now, it would be nice if you actually put these in pairs, however. So this is one little bit of a hassle, you know, for this, because I should be basically, you know, putting these in pairs like that. And you'll notice, so now this particular one is bigger, and as far as the electrical input, this here is a micro USB. So it does come with a cord. And in fact, it comes with just a cord like this, but it does not come with a wall wart. So what it doesn't come with is, it does not come with, you know, one of these to plug it in. And you can use a laptop to charge it, but it's going to be a lot slower. So both of these charges from anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. So I didn't see any difference between any of these. Of course, it depends on how drained your battery is, but for the most part, a full charge would take somewhere between 4 to 6 hours. Now, I am gonna, you know, plug this particular one back in. Now, you will have to buy one of these, but I imagine you have plenty of these lying around. So the good thing about this is that it is portable in that manner, in that you'll probably have one of those anyway with some of your other devices when you do travel. Now this particular one actually comes with a entire sort of cord, an electrical cord. So this is a little bit cumbersome as far as traveling. You're going to have to pack, you know, the wire itself, the cord. In addition to that, this thing is, you know, basically a lot bigger. So, or, you know, slightly bigger if you put it side by side. Now the width is basically the same. So just keep that in mind, that, you know, the difference is, now both of these have, you know, overcharge protection. So it's not going to overheat. It's not going to overcharge. And let me just give you a close-up look of each one of these, both front and back. So you'll notice here, and let me go ahead and actually plug this in for you so you could see. So just getting up close. Now these are pretty good, you know, as far as how durable it is. They do have fairly decent build. It doesn't feel too cheap. I mean, you do, it is your typical plastic here for these type of things, so it's not extra cheap, I would say. It's just very typical. And just zooming in, you can see how that looks. Same with that end. And on this side, so that's the PowerOWL, and here's the EBL. Now these two were the cheapest that I could find on Amazon.com. And just zooming in to this, you can see that. And if I go below here, and let me just plug this in also so you could take a look. So I'm just going to plug this in. But there you go. That's really it, and I hope this helps. And please subscribe, and thank you for watching.